Hi, this is Scott Garibay, and today we're going to talk about something really exciting. We're going to talk about the Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, Thieves Gallery, D&D Beyond content, which fully statted by canon, by writing, by rules, by lore, by layout, by image, every single hero in the brand new D&D Honor Among Thieves Dungeons & Dragons' second attempt at a massive multi-billion-dollar American. You know what? I think D&D Beyond. I think Dungeons & Dragons: Honor Among Thieves is an attempt at a D&D cinematic universe, not just a franchise, a D&D cinematic universe. So basically, I think the 2000 Dungeons & Dragons movie was an attempt at a D&D franchise. I think D&D Honor Among Thieves is actually an attempt at a Dungeons & Dragons cinematic universe, right? Like literally at the same level of Star Wars, Harry Potter, and Marvel, right? Not DC. They're not really actually. They literally won't even name their their DC cinematic universe as such, right? And I really feel like they're forfeiting. D&D is like, I think DC is really forfeiting like competing with the big boys. They're like, we're not going to make real movies. We're going to make the same junk we've been doing for a long time, where you get $1 billion Aquaman movie and you get and Batman versus Superman can't make $1 billion. Right? Like, it's just ridiculous nonsense. It's like a hobby level weekend junk. Like, it's amazing to me how DC is just surrendering in their comics and in their cinematic universe. Get this, holy cows! All right, we're going to talk about Holga Kilgore, right? So Dungeons & Dragons, now that it's going toward a Dungeons & Dragons cinematic universe, it is giving highest honors in the Dungeons & Dragons canon game to the highest earner. So, believe it or not, there's a lot of incredible Hollywood talent that's attached to Dungeons & Dragons, but by far the most successful is Michelle Rodriguez. She has the Fast and Furious franchises, and that means there is at least $5 billion of actual money attached to her work. She is a $1 billion Bravo winner, right? And because of that, her actual stat block is completely unprecedented. There has never been anything like it in Dungeons & Dragons. It's the most powerful character build that has ever been put into any product in Dungeons & Dragons. It's incredible, right? So I've already done a video that talked about the importance that Holga Kilgore, Michelle Rodriguez's character, has no identified species and no identified class, which means that she actually can draw her character's powers as it goes through the films, can draw from literally every species within Dungeons & Dragons and literally every class within Dungeons & Dragons. This honor has never been given to any full functioning adventurer in Dungeons & Dragons, but it's given to Holga Kilgore. Michelle Rodriguez is Holga Kilgore, okay? What's also special about Holga Kilgore? Listen to this, right? So Dungeons & Dragons, I've been saying this for like a year and a half, and I'm trying to point you to evidence that is actually happening in the product, right? I've been telling you, Dungeons & Dragons is saying we are unprecedentedly connecting Dungeons & Dragons to Millennium product bridges. Millennium product bridges. What are Millennium product bridges? Products that connect Dungeons & Dragons each to 1,000 distinct worlds. Fortnite, right? Fortnite is so Magic the Gathering connects to all the worlds within Fortnite, in my humble opinion. Funko Pop, well over 1,000 worlds, and Lego, well over 1,000 worlds. D&D is like full on, fully locked, completely world bridge to every single one of these Millennium product platforms. Okay, where does this show up in the Dungeons & Dragons Honor Among Thieves, Thieves Gallery, D&D Beyond content? Guess what? Holga Kilgore has a Darksteel Greataxe. You know where that Darksteel Greataxe came from? In my humble opinion, it is clearly like solidifying the work that James Wyatt did to connect all Magic the Gathering worlds directly to Dungeons & Dragons, right? And the Darksteel Greataxe she has, that Darksteel is from Mirrodin, which is a Magic the Gathering world. So right here, within the D&D Honor Among Thieves, Thieves Gallery, D&D Beyond content, you see additional evidence that the Magic the Gathering worlds are supplying Forgotten Realms characters with magic items directly from Magic the Gathering. There you go. Holga Kilgore has a Darksteel Greataxe, straight from Mirrodin. In my humble opinion, that is incredible. Every single word you just heard is my humble opinion. What's really important is when I get to hear your humble opinion when you get in the comments and send your traffic. Please consider liking, subscribing, and have a wonderful millennium.